Like, I'll say something crazy just to get a reaction from it, from different opinions, because I know people gonna always have different opinions.
Right.
And I always like create something or say something crazy, like monkey or something like that, to get a reaction from people to see like what their opinions is about it.
I can rock with this one.
What?
Yeah, I can do this.
No.
First one out the gate.
I'm shocked.
I can do that out the gate. What's up, everybody, man? Welcome back to another episode of the What You Mean podcast, where I am your host, LaCheston.
And I'm your co-host, Kim.
And, man, we got a dope guest, man, that actually traveled today to be with us, man. She is an internet sensation, bro. I am so excited and elated to have her here and get direct into this podcast so we could just talk and see what's up with her, man. So without further ado, man, I will turn it over to our guest for the night. So just do us a favor to kick it out. Tell the people who you are, man, where you from, and where they can find you at.
Hey, girl.
Hey, my name is Kendria. I'm from Mississippi. And if you want to look me up on any place, just Google Kendria Bland. It's Kendria Bland on all social media platforms. I try to keep it like my name, everything with my name in it, so
Consistent.
it'll be easier for people to find me.
Gotcha. That's what's up. Well, again, thanks so much for coming. Thanks for your patience, man. I know that the team is just not getting here, but you know Monique was here when we did our shoot, man. So we did a shoot together today. It was actually really dope, really awesome. I want to go ahead and say here on the platform that I am the first photographer to ever work with her. So
What?
Yeah, so I think that was dope, and we're going to ingrain that, and it's now on the internet, it's now on a podcast, it's never going nowhere, so they can say he was the first person to shoot her. So I just want to give you your kudos there. You did an awesome job for it being your first one. I think that when you get your images back, you're definitely going to be happy with that. So,
What type of shoot did y'all do? You can't just gatekeep now.
well, you want to tell her what kind of shoot?
Well, I was doing photos for this magazine that I'm about to be in. They're doing an interview for me.
Yeah.
And I needed some photos, so, you know.
Come on, photos. Yeah.
So I mean, we did a couple little looks, man. You know what I'm saying? So she got a couple different things that she'll be able to choose from. So you know, we'll go from there and you know see how that goes. But I think we're gonna be okay.
That's exciting.
I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
So I really don't want to have a stale moment. And I say this all the time. We're a couple episodes in now, so I guess at some point in time I gotta start saying that. But we do got a producer, and she was sending us, you know, stuff that we need to do on our show, and you know, I definitely appreciate her time and effort that she put into our show, man. So I'm really not a script person, but I try to grab as much as I can off of it to keep the conversation going. So I guess we're gonna just go with. I know you told us you're from Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? So just give us a little bit to start it off, like about your background, you know what I'm saying? Like who you are, where you from, kind of sort of like give us your vision in a sense. Like how did you even arrive to, you know, take us back and bring us to how you got to where you are now.
Right. So, like I said, I'm from Mississippi. So a lot of my videos, some of them deal with Black history. I do kind of like different series of videos. Some of them I do cartoon videos, I do voiceovers, but my favorite ones have always been the time machine videos, going back in time and just dealing with Black history because of living in the South and what you deal with living in the South, racism and stuff like that. And I try to incorporate a lot of the stuff that I've gone through or the stuff that I deal with, like racism, into my videos sometimes. And growing up, I was really picked on, so I was really quiet at school.
Gotcha.
But when I got home, it was different because I grew up around, you know, comedians. They weren't like stand-up comedians, but they were funny. They were clowned all day. So that's really where I got my humor from, was my family. And they just molded me into the person that I am today. But I still had that quiet side. No one really sees the goofy side of me until I get on camera or until I'm in front of my family. I have like 3 different personalities.
I seen them
so
today.
You turn it on and turn it off. Literally.
Quick. When I'm in mama mode, if you've ever seen those voiceover videos where I'm like, girl, get your butt up in here, sit down right now. That's mama mode. When I'm in front of my family, that's like me and, in front of a camera, basically. And then when I'm in front of people, anybody that I really don't know like that, I'm just really quiet. Because I'm more of like an observer.
Gotcha.
I like to observe people.
Well, I guess being that, you've kind of shed a light on, your videos and your content. So I think now would be like a great place to kind of sort of just tell us, like how you got on my radar and how you got here. So we actually got one of the videos that I found that I'm absolutely positively was in love with, and I actually want to go ahead and play it, and then we're also going to have a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you after we watch it what it meant to me, what I got from it. But I also want to ask you about some of the stuff that I'm learning as more people pay attention to what you post on TikTok, that you just have to deal with the opinion of millions of people. You know what I'm saying? So I think we got the video about ready, you know what I'm saying? And we can go ahead and play it whenever the team is ready. And I want to see, well, I want the actual listeners to be able to hear it. And if you are wanting to, see it for yourself. The links, all her links and stuff will be down below. So whenever we're ready to roll the video, man, we can go ahead and roll the video. My name is Rosa. They say I'm supposed to sit in the back, but I'm tired here, so I'm finna sit right closer. Come get me up, then. It's gonna take about 3, 4, 5 minutes, and I ain't gonna repeat myself again. Fight, right? My name is Eve. I didn't believe. I trusted Satan, ate that apple, he deceived. And I'm naked. I thought I was awakened. I'm the first to do it. Y'all my daughters, we related. Trick on me, Harriet. Don't call me slave hoe. The hell? From the underground railroad, bust down mouth and dope. When I say run, you better go. In the dark, that Glock is glow.
Okay.
What's the story behind that TikTok #1?
Okay, so like I said, some of my videos are like Black history theme or just dealing with slavery. I do slave videos. And it was February the 1st. And I'm like, if I'm going to be the girl on TikTok that's always talking about Black history,
Right.
It's the first day of Black history. I have to do a Black history video.
Right.
And I know Shabuya was like a trend going around. People was doing songs with that song. So I hurried up and I had to record a song. I didn't even record the full song that I wanted to record because I wanted the video to be like, I think 3 minutes long. Because I wanted to put the men and the women together.
Right.
But I didn't feel like I was going to have time. I wasn't in the mood to do it.
Yeah.
So when I originally did that video, I didn't think it was going to go viral because usually when I'm rapping or when I'm singing, I don't have a lot of confidence. But
really?
Surprisingly, like when I post it, it's usually the videos that you don't think will go viral that goes viral. But that video has opened up so many doors for me.
Oh, wow. So what did you want the takeaway to be from that video, like when you posted it?
The main takeaway that I wanted it to be was the Eve part. Because it was a message with her part.
Okay.
It's like, first of all, I wanted people to get out of the message that I was putting, Eve is Black. And she's the first Black woman, so of course she had to be a part of the video.
Right.
And I know a lot of my followers, they aren't Christian or they don't believe in the Bible. But even like scientifically, if you believe in evolution, Eve is still a part of science.
Right.
So, I even like in science, they said that the first people were Black. So Eve is real, whether you're Christian or not. So, yeah.
So what type of response did you get just knowing like that was the intention of I'm gonna say that character of that person, like when you put it in the video? So how did your followers respond to that?
They responded good. They respond like they respond to most of all my videos. Like I get negative comments and I get positive comments. And I always like to start debates on my, like I make videos intentionally to get people routed up. Like I'll say something crazy just to get a reaction from it, from different opinions, because I know people are going to always have different opinions.
Right.
And I always like create something or say something crazy, like monkey or something like that, to get a reaction from people to see like what their opinions is about it. But most of the people in the comments were just like debating about if Eve was real or she wasn't, or if she was black or she was white, just stuff like that.
So when you see those comments, especially like if they're negative, do you take those and maybe like make a spin on it to kind of like further educate them on like why you created that character or
No.
anything? No.
And,
You leave it as it is. Yeah.
and I think those are like, everything she just asked was like dope, because I know when I seen it, the first thing I did, I was like, oh, that's hard. And then I thought, I was like, oh, that's creative as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because me, when it comes to innovation and it comes to being creative, I know that we just talked about evolution. So, evolution is a big part of how we learn as well. Like the learning techniques and how people learn and what they get is extremely different, and it becomes a lot different over times. So whereas I seen more so the negative side of the comments where people was like, oh my God, what has our culture came to, and why is she doing this, and this is just pitiful, and blah blah this and blah blah that. And then I also seen the positive comments. What I got from it was, at the end of the day, some little black girl or somebody who don't even know who Harriet Tubman is, Eve is, they just got a little bit of interest struck in them because they seen this TikTok. You see what I'm saying? So I thought that it served its purpose for the time that TikTok is a thing. You know what I'm saying? This platform is a thing for a specific reason. And I was just like, okay, cool. Like, I get it. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But, at the same token, like, our producer runs our TikTok. And I get the controversial things that you're talking about, because she intentionally posts controversial things and put controversial questions on there to get feedback from people for them to engage in our content. So, I'm just going to say, from me to you, kudos. I like the damn video. I mean, I don't give a damn what everybody say, but I like the video.
Well, I think that us as a people, we need to learn to start being unapologetically black, instead of doing things and wondering what someone would say or how someone would look at us. A lot of our people, like a lot of the ghetto, as they say, a lot of their culture gets ripped from them and stolen from them. Everybody wants to take from the ghetto, but they don't want to be labeled as ghetto.
Right.
Like a lot of the stylish stuff, the music, everything comes from the ghetto, but no one wants to be labeled as ghetto. And people are just so afraid of making people mad, and just how people will view them, instead of just being comfortable how you are.
Right.
And that's just what I'm trying to do, is just be comfortable how I am.
Got you.
So what were some things that like inspired you growing up in order for you to kind of like bring out your personality a little bit more, especially with you being so quiet?
Growing up, I wasn't really like all the other kids. I was really, really quiet. I was really picked on bad.
Really?
I was really bullied bad. Like, it was so bad to where I had to transfer schools. There were kids that would come up in my face and just punch me.
Wow,
Someone
really?
came up to me and told me to unalive myself. It was that bad. And I don't know. I found a way to like transfer that hurt into comedy some way. I don't know how, but I just did.
Mm-hmm. You definitely have to, because I mean, like, how old were you, first of all?
I think it started happening in Head Start, and in kindergarten it got really bad.
Really?
And, yeah.
So what did that do to like your mental psyche with you being so young and everything?
I went through depression growing up a lot, and that's why I like to mentor a lot of young women now.
Yeah.
And help them out of depression, and like just a lot of stuff that I went through. But my family, they've always been really supportive, and I feel like my family is what got me through.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's dope.
And that's great that you had that, having that support and everything, because that's rough, and especially that makes you more relatable, like to your followers or just to other people, like in general, like, hey, like I went through this too, so if I can overcome it, you can overcome it too. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, you normally don't. I think that platforms and people, especially with us trying to tap in more into like the mental side of things nowadays, you have a lot of people that are open up more to the bullying, because I was bullied growing up, and as a child, I really didn't want to go to school, and I really didn't want to leave the house, and I really wanted to kind of off myself as a child too. You know what I'm saying? And it just we come from a culture and a time where people tried to make it seem like that was normal. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta fight through it. Like blah 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 blah. Nah, people not supposed to treat you like that. Like so, you know, me hearing you say people just run up to you and just hit you. Like I used to have people to really do me like that, just run up just for no reason, just because they could. It was something to do, or they could get away with it. Just come up and slam me or hit me in my face, or you know, I really had to learn how to control my asthma when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like, had people that would, you know, do stuff to me that'll cause me to start hyperventilating, and hyperventilating turned into a whole asthma attack, just a whole lot, man. So I'm glad that, you know, God blessed you with what you needed to be blessed with, because I'm a big believer that he blesses us through people. You know what I'm saying? So your family being them people that was around you during those times when you needed that strength, like, I applaud you for grabbing hold of that so that you were able to push forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So definitely, like, kudos to you again. You know what I'm saying? Because
Thank you.
I just got a weird text, and it's kind of sort of off script, man. But or do you know who Shakari Richardson is?
Shakari Richardson.
Yeah.
Yeah, she actually sent me like $500 randomly. She's a track star, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
So yeah, my producer just told me that she's definitely somebody that follows and supports you on Instagram.
Yeah.
So
she followed me. It was a I don't remember what the Olympic star name is. Raven. And her last name started with an S. She started following me and she started sharing my stuff, and that made the other Olympians that was following her follow me. And Shakari was one of those, like one of those Olympians. And when she saw my videos, she had donated to me, and she always likes my stuff. Yeah. And yeah, I'm always shocked when I see like a celebrity follow me. Like, it's been so many celebrities, like Hit Kid. The dude, I think he wrote the FNF song for Glorilla. He's been talking to me. Like, I've been talking to him about my music. He told me, like, he was giving me advice on what to do with my music and how I can move forward with it. Because I wasn't taking my music serious until just now. Well, I'm still not going to take it serious. Still not going to take it serious, but he's been giving me advice, and I appreciate all the advice that they've given me, and, you know, the stuff that people have sent me.
Okay.
Have you had an opportunity to meet anyone?
Not really. I don't really get out the house much.
Really?
I don't.
Is that something you're gonna change though?
Yeah, probably in the future. It's probably mainly because I don't have a car right now. My husband has a car, but I don't have a car, and I'm at home making videos. I'm so focused on videos right now. It's like I'm a mom and I'm a video maker. That's it, basically. Like,
That sounds like the life.
All I do is just do videos. I'm in my little studio almost all day if I'm not with my kids.
So walk us through that. So what does creating content in a day look like for you?
Usually I wake up at 5 in the morning.
Okay.
I get my son ready for school, and then I go make a video, and that takes like an hour or 2 hours or sometimes 3. And then editing the video is what takes the most time.
Right.
If I'm making a video for like that's 1 minute long, it may take me like 3 or 4 hours to edit. But if I'm making a video that's 3 hours long, it may take me like 12 hours.
I'm so glad you said that. I don't think people understand what goes into editing. Like, it's a lot of work that goes into, like, you know, even with my staff, they grind hard for me, bro. Like, they grind hard for this platform. You know, they come in, they try to get it going. Like, I mean, you can see all the moving parts, like, and it's just not done when we stop that button. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be like, damn, like, you know, still gotta go home, back all this stuff up, take pictures, create this, create that, edit, add lower thirds here, do this, add transition. It's like, you know, this the fun part of it, getting a chance to sit down, have some drinks, you know, talk to people, you know, but that work still comes after we hit that button to stop recording audio and stop recording video. So it just, you know, I'm glad to hear somebody else like that actually does that, hear him say that, you know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, like, it got so bad to where I was so into, like, you know, making my videos better to where I wasn't cutting out time for my husband and my kids. So we had to come up with a schedule. Whenever he's off work, I don't do videos. But as soon as he go to sleep, on back in the studio doing video.
And
So do you plan it out, like when you are creating content, like for the video that they showed? Like, did you plan that out? Like, and I saw you had different costumes too. We're gonna get into that in a minute. So what did that process look like for you?
Usually when I'm doing like raps, all I do is I'll get a beat off YouTube.
Okay.
Make sure it's like not copyrighted because or free beat, because if I do a beat that's copyrighted, then TikTok is gonna take it down.
Right.
And then I freestyle it, but I don't just go all together. I have to like Google the word and But usually with my scripts, I write them. I like write scripts.
Yeah.
But sometimes I freestyle them.
okay.
Just off the dome. Girl.
That's what I used to do, but I just started like scripting because it stripping.
Scripting. I got you.
Okay.
I get tongue twisted. Like I can't say ethnicity. Is that ethnicity?
Ethnicity.
I cannot say that shit. I cannot say it. Like,
Just country.
bruh, I don't know what it is. I can't say it. But
I'm
you
trying
know,
to sound proper.
I've been trying to drop gems and stuff on you all day. So I'm gonna put you on somewhere you can go get you some royalty free music at, and you can use it for that as well.
Okay, and I appreciate it too.
Yeah, man. I told you we're gonna be friends. So we normally supposed to do an icebreaker, you know what I'm saying, at the beginning part of the session. So I guess we'll go ahead and do that now because we just got off and we got to it running. So we do notice on your social media that you do like to wear costumes and you do the costume play or whatever the case may be. So what costume is it that you do not have in your closet right now that you would really like?
Probably a Peter Pan.
Okay. Why Peter Pan?
Yes, why Peter
It's a
Pan?
video that I want to
was
do
not
so
expecting
bad. I have so many slave costumes. Like, I used to go and order them off Amazon, but they so much. Now I just go to the thrift shop and they be like, "You want this? You want to buy it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I want." What you want this for? And then I have to go through a whole store. People be nosy. But
Folks, mind your business. Go on there.
But now
questions.
I put my link in my bio on my I did like an Amazon wish list, and my supporters have been like sewing into my craft.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, they've given me so much, probably thousands of dollars and stuff, and I'm really appreciative for it.
Yes.
They just gave me a Powerpuff Girl outfit, another slave outfit, the stuff for the Little Mermaid, and it's a lot of stuff they gave me. Camera lightings and stuff, and I'm really grateful. But the reason why I say Peter Pan is it's this video that's really stuck in my head. It's like when you think of Never Ever Land, you think of Michael Jackson. So I was thinking about Michael Jackson being the pirate, and he take off his glove and be like, "He took my hand," and he'll say something like,
Let's play.
Give me your booty. And
Hell no.
and he's like, "What you just say?" He's like, "I mean, give me back my booty." So yeah.
Wow. So would you consider that dark humor?
Yes.
Okay.
Because for one, people are really sensitive about Michael Jackson. He's dead, and he's really, really popular.
Right.
So that's a sensitive topic to talk about. There's some people that probably try to unalive you talking about Michael Jackson.
Right.
And it's just like the type of stuff that I like to do.
So how do you pretty much how would you define like dark humor and why do you feel like it does like have like a bad reputation to it?
Dark humor is really anything that could get you negative comments, basically. It's a sensitive topic. But you try to change that sensitive topic or that negative topic into something positive. Just like, for example, like I just said to Michael Jackson, turning pedophilia or whatever he had going on into like Peter Pan, where it's like Never Ever Land and an island where boys don't grow up, stuff like that. That's basically what
I ain't even think about it that deep.
Yeah.
I mean, you just took me there because I wasn't even thinking that deep. Because when you said something about when he took your glove and give me a hand back, I automatically started thinking about the Hook man. That's what I started thinking about, the Hook character, because he ain't have but one hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What you got over there, Kimberly Dawn?
I was about to say, please don't call my government name.
I ain't gonna do you like that. I don't gonna do you like that.
Because I felt it.
That's
I was
something
like,
that's something Jay will do.
Don't do it, Jay. Right, exactly. So what makes you the dark humor specialist?
I don't even know why I say that. The reason why I really say that was because I've been getting a lot of negative comments, because with a lot of attention comes a lot of
negativity,
negativity. And a lot of people don't understand that my jokes are dark humor.
Right.
So a lot of people don't get dark humor, and that's just something I felt like I had to put out there, that it is dark humor.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like, this is what it is. So they're not like looking or expecting something different. I get it.
So what's your overall like goal? Like, I mean, TikTok is taking you in a direction that is definitely getting you noticed. You're getting DMs, you're getting support from different people. So like, is there a particular angle, or is there a particular direction that you would like to go? Like, for instance, I'm a huge ass Desi Banks fan, and I become fans of people when they still normalize dealing with people. So me and Dez ain't gonna act like we on a first name basis, but anytime that I DM him about a booking or hosting or something like that, he's always responded to me. You know what I'm saying? And he got a couple of videos when him and Candace used to be in the car. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes he would just sit in the video and do these lives. And, he'll be like, hey, man, y'all give me some video ideas. We need to do some video ideas. And it had been some time, like 2 times that I done pitched 2 videos to him. And he did those 2 videos that I pitched to him. So, like, I'm a real big fan of him, just because he treat me like a cool, normal person. You know what I'm saying? And just to see him grow with, the sponsorships and all the stuff that's rolling out, and he's getting other great opportunities. You know what I'm saying? He's doing stand-up now. He's had some features and some cameos and some films and stuff like that, but he still creates his own content that he can push and still make his own bread off of, that he owns the rights to. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, is that a direction that you're trying to take your career in? Like, do you see yourself kind of sort of like acting, or want to take some acting classes, or, maybe possibly doing stand-up or something like that, or like what's your angle for your overall goal when it comes to what you do with, because would you call yourself a comedian?
No.
You wouldn't?
I tried being a stand-up comedian. I didn't go on stage because of the environment that I was in, but I don't think that that's for me.
Okay.
When I get in front of a lot of people, I get really nervous. But acting, when the cameras come on, I can switch into the personality that I want to. And I feel like I can like switch it up to any character that I want to be.
Okay.
So acting is somewhere where I want to go. And I feel like building my social media platform can help me a lot. I have gotten an offer before, I think like last year. Yeah, at the end of last year, to be on the new show Squid Games. I forgot what it's called, but it's a Squid Game reality show that they're coming up with, Netflix is. And a producer had hit me up and asked me did I want to be on it. And I had to think about it, I had to pray about it, and I had to turn it down.
Okay.
But yeah, because I didn't feel like I wanted to be a reality star. I didn't feel like that's the direction I'm trying to go. When you're in like reality TV, it's like people are in your life. Like I don't know how to explain it. The audience has, like, they can have any say so over your life. They're really involved in your life and what's going on in your life, and you can't really complain about it because you put your business out there. You are a reality star, and this is just, and I don't want people in my life like that. I'm trying to be like, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and you don't know nothing about me. So.
I feel you. So if reality is not the lane, stand-up comedy is not the lane, are you still open up to acting in films?
That's
so
exactly
so that's what you want to do?
Writing, acting, like Jordan Michael Peele. I think that's his name.
I know Jordan Peele. I don't know.
Yeah, Jordan. It's a show that he has. Jordan. Isn't it Jordan and Michael Peele, or Jordan Michael Peele, or something like that? So whenever I say his name, I say that show name. I don't know why.
I got you.
So ideally for you, what would be like your ultimate first acting role if you had to like handpick it for yourself?
Honestly, it's a show. What's that show? It's a slave show that just came out, and it's exactly like my videos.
Really?
Yes, I don't remember what it's called. It's based on a movie, but a lot of people have been inboxing me and commenting on my stuff and like, "Hey, they stole your idea," because I had like a little series on my
on your TikTok.
Kendria, that's what it's called. I had a series on my YouTube and on my other social media platforms, and it was about time traveling and time traveling back into slavery, and and that's what that show is about, time traveling back into slavery. So people thought that they stole my idea. And they were on, their page like, "Hey, you stole my homegirl." Hey, girl. That was my followers going hard. And
They came for them.
Yeah. I was like, y'all calm down. Right. It's based off a book. Like, if anybody stole something, I stole something. I didn't. But, great minds think alike. So.
Right.
Like, y'all can run me a royalty, though.
You could have starred me.
I got you.
Is there, like, a particular person in history that you would want to play?
Probably Harriet Tubman.
Really?
I really like.
You want to be Big Harriet, man? My name Big Harriet. Hey.
I love. I did videos before with Harriet Tubman and Rosa Parks. Like most of the people in that video, like Eve, I did a video about her, and that's why I had a lot of negative comments about Eve too, because I did a video about her. But the video that I did about her was kind of negative. I beat her up in heaven for eating apple.
You got a video out on that?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
I went to heaven and beat Eve up because she bit the apple. And, we got all this stuff going on now. So
I love it. Somebody need to beat Eve up.
I'm just saying, that's what might happen.
Eve up now. I'm with you.
What you doing in that shake?
Eve, you catch these hands.
So you would want to beat Eve up too?
Yes.
You ain't had no baby, have you?
Right.
You don't got no monthly, do you?
You're not getting a visitor every month.
Every month.
That's wiping you out for 7 days.
She can eat hands.
So that's why y'all want to beat her up?
Man.
Don't.
So
yeah. Catch me outside.
I really don't want to ask this because I don't want to sound like no idiot, right?
I know the ladies in there.
What does Eve have to do with childbirth, though?
When Eve ate the apple, God said that, we won't have a birth that's, help me out here.
Like painful or...
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
I got you. Help me out when you can.
Everything. So it's on site. When we see you, Eve.
Y'all think Eve in heaven?
I hope so, because
I felt like she did almost like the ultimate sin. Like,
well, if she down there, I ain't going down there to find out.
I feel you, folks. I feel you.
She betrayed us.
But if I catch you in heaven, though,
it's on site. She gonna get the front, I'm gonna get the back. I'm back up, Betty.
I feel you, man. I feel you. So what's next? What's going on? What's going on in the near future? Like, what's going on now? Like, is there anything new that you can share or talk about? Because, I've had some guests in here, and even my frat brother, like, Justin Lockett, he is pretty big on TikTok as well. And he got some stuff in motion that I be wanting to talk about, but he be on paperwork with the producers and these film folks, and he can't talk about certain stuff. So is there anything going on special right now that you're getting ready to do or trying to do that you can talk about?
I'm going to be on radio next week.
Okay.
Sunday. It's going to be at 7:00, and it's going to be 97.9. It's a Dallas station, the Vibe Show. And then, like I said, I got that magazine coming up.
Dope. I can't wait for that.
I would tell you the name, but I forgot.
Hey, look, when they start rolling in, I just got a feature from a magazine on Instagram, and they wrote me about trying to feature some of my work. So I couldn't tell you their name either. I know they sent it to me though, so I get where you're coming from.
And then I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Lil Run Run.
Nah.
They hit me up and they want me to be a part of the show. Like, they want me to be a voice. Okay. Voice acting. And then they want me to come up with an animated series of my own to do. Okay. And we're going to try to get it on Hulu and Tubi. So. Nice.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to finish up my script now so I can film and get it on somewhere. So definitely dope. Before we get too far along, man, I did have one more clip that I wanted to show. If I can go ahead and get my team to kind of sort of cue that up, man. Make sure the volume is turned up a little bit on that channel when y'all turn it up so we can hear it a little bit. This one was real funny to me because I just heard every black girl in the world. I'm not gonna say every black girl in the world because they're probably gonna beat me up about that. But you know, so ladies, if you're listening to this podcast, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I just mean it as in a sense of humor way. Well, like it's almost the majority of women that probably I've dated or been around. Well, like they would probably react the way that you were doing the commentary. So I think that's what I really, I found it really funny, man. So we can go ahead and go back to the program screen so we can see the big screen out here, and then we can go ahead and cue that video and start it, man.
Oh, Lord, G, please help me out of this. I won't go smoking no more. You ain't gonna catch me in no club. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord, please, Lord, Jesus, just help me, God. This is what I get for trying to go to Miami. Stay back. My coochie dry, y'all want it. Stay back. Let me finish. What is that? No. Hey, boy, the heck wrong with you? I don't play none of that mess, fool. You have to get your big muscles and them long dreads. Well, go on, get back now. Oh, kind of cute. What you mix with? I say get back. Damn, you strong.
Story behind that clip.
I do voiceovers a lot. I wasn't gonna post that video.
You wasn't?
I did not think it was funny.
But what?
I didn't think it was funny at all.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what got me first. When it started raining, and she said, I shouldn't try to go to Miami. That was number one. Then when she said, "Ooh, don't touch me, my coochie dry," that was number 2. And then number 3, when she was like, "But you is kind of sexy." You showed 3 different elements of women in like an approach. Like that's literally how some women are. Like they feel all 3 different ways in one bundle. Tell me I'm lying. Am I lying?
Crickets.
Exactly. Like all 3 different like little things. Like she went through 3 different fields. That whole thing. Like, do I like him? Do I not like him? I might like him. I would want to give him some, but let me tell him how it is before he get it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's raining outside. Oh yeah, look at his dreads and his muscles too. Oh, you is kind of attractive. What you mix with? But no, don't touch me. What? What do you want? That's a video you should label like this is a video to show that women don't know what they want.
It's like I'm always shocked when people laugh at my videos. Like I just laugh because I'm like, it's so corny.
Man, that shit funny to me. That shit was funny to me. I showed it to my stylist either last night or night before last. We was in here doing some work and getting stuff ready, and I showed it to her, and we was rolling. But when she seen Big Harriet come on the screen though, she went hard with Big Harriet. But when we showed that, we laughed. Me and her, we laughed. So I checked out some of your videos. I went through some of your content. I think that you're consistent, bro. Mm-hmm. Even when you think that you're not, I think that you've been consistent. Like I'm a fan. Because you journeyed, took out your time away from your family to come here, sit down, Blessed to What You Mean podcast. Like, I'm always gonna be a fan. So as long as you just stay consistent with the content, I think you're gonna be good. Like
I'm trying. I decided to stop working because I was at the police academy. I got pregnant with my daughter. That's what started me. Like I stopped making videos for a couple of years, and I started back. Because I got pregnant with my daughter.
You wanted to be the police? Oh, man. Yeah, Jay, I'm glad you hit that right on time, Jay.
You gonna be a fan, sis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
But I quit the police academy because I got pregnant. And my pregnancy was really, really hard. I'm gonna be honest. I felt like the police academy was probably, I couldn't find a job that fits me. So I was going from job after job. I done probably had about 50 jobs.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't find anything that fit me. And this right here is perfect for me. Mm-hmm. Making videos. So I was so happy whenever I started getting monetized. I promised my fans, if I start getting monetized, if I start getting paid for making videos, I'm going to quit working and I'm going to do this full time.
Right.
And that's what I did. And I'm happy that I did that because I feel I've never felt so comfortable doing what I'm doing and happy with what I'm doing, because when I was at the regular jobs, it's like I'm just not a people's person.
Yeah.
I'm really quiet around people that I don't, that's not my family.
Right.
And some people take that as like a weakness for some reason.
Right.
And, like I said, I've been bullied. So they pick and pick and pick until I snap. And that's happened often. And when I snap,
It's bad.
it's bad.
I know a person that's kind of close to me that they told me once upon a time, it was like, either you get Baby Shark or you get Jaws. You choose. Ain't no in between. You gonna get Baby Shark, or you gonna get Jaws. Which one you want? You know what I'm saying? And I get that because
I wonder who said that. That was me.
I'm the same way. Like there is no 5. It's either 0 or it's 10, because I'm a very passive person too.
Right.
Like I really just try to make it be okay if I can make it be okay, or don't allow it to bother me if I can control it to not bother me. But at the end of the day, if we're being real with ourselves, that stuff still bother us, and then it gets us to that point where it's just, and then you at 10. You see what I'm saying? So I think that we probably both can admit to ourselves we probably need to find a new way of coping with stuff like that, so we don't necessarily break at the wrong point in time.
Right. I feel like I have calmed down a lot from that, especially since I've started making videos. I know how to control my anger now.
Okay.
I'm not flipping over disc and knock folk out now. I know how to, woosah. Go into the other room and woosah. She don't know me. She don't know. Because if she knew, she should have.
Don't try me. I'm not a free sample.
Not a free sample.
I'm not a free sample. I say that all the time. But I feel you, though.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, my mom used to tell me, you leave quiet people alone. Because you don't never know what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't. But even in that, keep being yourself.
Yeah.
Like, don't let anybody try to knock you off your rocker.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to figure you out. It's like, don't figure me out. What you see is what you get. I'm quiet.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
So tell us about the birdies.
Huh?
Your children.
Oh. I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Okay. Do they actually see you making content and videos and stuff?
They do. They make videos with me too.
For real?
I have a playlist on my page. It's called Gabe and Gabby. That's their names.
Okay.
And Gabe, he likes to do, like, I tried to start him up this YouTube series called Gabe Adventures, but it didn't go like I expected. I thought all my followers was gonna follow him, but I had to realize, like, he's a kid. Don't no grown person want to see no, kid channel.
Right.
So I knew it was going to be hard building him up a channel from nowhere, and I just didn't feel like going through that. So I decided to put him into my stuff, and I feel like putting my kids into my videos every now and then, whenever they feel like it. I do it whenever they feel like it.
Right.
It helps them in the future. People are familiar with them. If this is what they want to do when they get older, they'll have an audience already. So
Right.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
So who are some influencers that you like to work with?
Most of the people that I want to work with, I'm kind of cool with now. Like Dempy. I talked to you about him earlier.
Right.
He's really funny. He kind of makes the same videos that I make. And it's another guy. I can't remember what his name is. He's from Alabama. I really want to work with him. He makes the exact same videos, like save videos, everything. I just don't remember his name.
Do you know his name?
I just found
I bet
him.
my engineer knows who he is, though. If
just
we could
found
probably
him.
call his name, my engineer probably would know who he is.
I just found him. He's from Alabama, but he's so funny. He's like, it's really hard to make me laugh. Like, that's why I guess that's probably why my videos are funny to people, because I'm really strict on my videos. Most of my videos I make, I don't post, because my videos have to meet a certain standard before I post them. And every now and then I'll make a compilation.
Compilation.
Yeah, compilation of videos that I didn't post and get people's reaction and be like, hey, y'all, these are videos that I didn't post this week. And if they laugh at it, I'll delete it and, actually post it.
Right.
But if I don't get the reactions that I want, I'll just, delete the thing.
Well, it seems like you got a system. So, I mean, as long as the system is working, and I mean, you can go to your TikTok right now and see that you got some type of system that's working, because you got an M behind your numbers. I wish we had an M behind our numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. I mean, you've been awesome all day today, man. I think that you have, showed a great deal of patience. You know what I'm saying? So I can also hear the patience when it comes to your creative side. I mean, you said I have a standard for my content. Like I need it to look and sound and be a certain way before I push it out. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say again, like just thank you for coming to kick it and just put out there everything that you put out there. I do want to ask this question before we get too far from gone, because I know we're getting ready to turn the corner here shortly. Are you going to get into the merchandising size of things?
That would be hard for me because it's like I already have a lot going on, and then I have to ship all this stuff out. A lot of my followers want me to. They want like a shirt with "I'm Big Harriet," and they want me to do all this stuff. And I can do it because my mom, she makes t-shirts. She makes all that merchandise stuff.
Is she screen printing or pressing?
Both.
Okay.
She does like
Don't send them folks no screen print shirt.
Don't
send them no press shirt.
Yeah, I know. She has like a her own store, like her own LLC. She has a shop where she does all of that stuff.
Gotcha.
So if I actually wanted to do it, I can, but the problem is the website and shipping it out. I need a team, and I don't feel like right now I want to get a team.
All right. So I want to prophetically speak this over your career, your entrepreneurship skills. I only have what I have because God seen fit to give it to me. These people you see in here are only here because it was the time for them to be here. Because I've been doing what I'm doing for about 4 or 5 years now, and I just got help. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I learned this when I was in ministry. Don't always expect for it to happen overnight. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like when you was making videos, you didn't have millions of hits on them. You had to get there at some point in time. I'm saying all of this to say, find a third-party vendor that can take care of that stuff for you. Negotiate a percentage of what you want to give them. Don't miss that money. If you watch YouTube videos right now that show you how to become a successful YouTuber, they tell you to get a core audience of 1,000 people. Core audience of 1,000 people. It's funny that they say 1,000 people because in order to monetize your YouTube account, how many subscribers you gotta have?
1,000.
1,000. And then you gotta have like 80,000 watch hours or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But it said 1,000 subscribers. If you got 1,000 people and you sell a shirt for $20 and them 1,000 people support you, that's $20,000. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That you sell for $20. If you sell for $20, that's $20,000. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what happens is you have to understand that what you're creating is more than 1,000 people. Right. You can just say, hey, I'm gonna worry about I'm gonna start off with, we're just gonna do 500. Once it's sold out, it's gone. Find somebody that can take your ideas, turn your ideas into what you want it to be, email you back what you need to look at. Only thing you need to do, just like when you check your videos and you do whatever you do, take 30 minutes to check your email, look at your proofs. Okay, cool. I like that. Let's move forward with printing. Print it, put it up. There are other sites that you can ship your order to their warehouse and they'll handle everything for you.
Okay.
Again, I'll talk to you about that before while I'm walking you out the door, but there are ways for you to capitalize on what you have right now. Don't let it pass you by. You know what I'm saying? Because if you build on what you have now, it'll give you the monetary stature that you need to make other investments later on. You know what I'm saying? For when you need to go to New York, or you need to go to LA, or you need to go to Atlanta, you need to be going away from your family for a week or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to take these classes or to do these, what they call these castings or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? You're not worried. I'm not counting your pockets because I don't know, but you're not worried about check to check. You're not worried about if money gonna hit this week so I can go. Like, you got other stuff that's moving, and every morning you waking off, you got stuff chiming because you're making money while you're asleep. Right now, you're at a place where you can make money while you sleep. And I'm not telling you to stress yourself out. Don't do that, because that stress is going to roll over into your marriage, and it's going to roll over into your kids. They're going to start getting treatment that they don't deserve. But what I'm saying is, find an avenue. Like my stylist, the last couple of weeks we done met, you know what she been on my ass about? You need to get a manager. You're doing way too much. You need to get a manager. Like DocuSign, all that stuff. I do all that stuff. You need to get a manager. She said it today. You need to get a manager. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be able to share that with you, because I feel like you're at a great point and a great pivotal point. You know what I'm saying? That there are different third-party companies out there that'll do all the work for you. It's just sometimes you got some of their gators. They want a little more than what they're worth. You know what I'm saying? And then you just sometimes you have to do that little research where you take the time to find out somebody that's your perfect fit, you know what I'm saying? And then if your mom got the company to do it, put the responsibility on your mom. Look, this is what I need you to do. This is the deal I want to do with you. I'll give you 30%, and orders to come in, blah, blah, blah. It's your job to get them shipped out, get them well. All I want to know is every week, just give me a sales report on what came in, what went out, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. Like, you're at a point where you can help her make money. As long as you ain't greedy, you can continue to feed everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that made sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I want you to share a nugget to your followers and to the viewers that have experienced like bullying, such as you have, like when you were younger, or even just people who experience like feeling insecurity like in themselves now. What's a nugget that you would give for them to hold on to? Or even something you would have wanted to tell someone to tell your younger self?
I'm not really good with advice, honestly.
Sure you are.
I'm not, because if I talk to my old self, I'll say, "Nook if you book."
That's
Side head, knock them out. That's what I would have said. But what I would say, advice, is just to stay prayed up, because I've noticed that whenever I pray, the negative thoughts, insecurities, all that stuff, it just goes away.
Right. Just
have to stay prayed up.
Amen.
That's what's up, man.
Period.
That's what's up, man. Well,
but if you have to, Nook if you book.
That's what's up, man. Well, again, I appreciate you coming, and I appreciate you sharing, and I hope that everything for you continues to just grow and be huge. I hope the next time I DM you or text you just to check in and see how things are going, you bruh, I'm getting ready to shoot a movie, or I just signed $1 million deal. I hope that happens for you as soon as possible, man, because it's there for the getting. And again, I just want to say on behalf of the What You Mean podcast and our staff, man, our team, we've enjoyed you, and thank you so much for coming, bro.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
So as we get ready to turn the corner and get ready to get out here, if you'll just do me a favor, you already know where your camera is, you know what I'm saying? Just introduce yourself one more time to the people. Tell them where they can find you again, and tell them, anything that you want them to hear about what they can do to support you or whatever the case may be. Now's the time for you to do that.
My name is Kendria Bland. Like I said before, if you want to find me on any social media platforms, just look up Kendria Bland on Google. You'll find my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of that. And yeah.
That's it.
Follow her.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow me.
Hit that follow button. For sure.
Not you gonna be negative though. My
You
followers, you know, they like to fight.
got the beehive on your team. So, man, without further ado, man, again, man, to you, the listener at home, to you, the watcher at home, man, thanks so much for tuning into the What You Mean podcast. We greatly appreciate you. If you have not already hit the subscribe button, man, do that right now. Not only subscribe, man, hit the like button, leave us a comment, tell us how you feel about the content. Most importantly, make sure you go hit the follow button also on Miss Kendria Bland. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. I got it right. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you do that. When you get in the comments, though, let her know you here on behalf of the What You Mean podcast. That's how you found her, and that's how you checking out. And in the meantime, between time, man, thanks again, man. I am your host, LaCheston.
I'm your co-host, Kim.
And y'all already know, man. Until next time, man, y'all be good. Peace.